gorgeous Friday afternoon and couldn't ask for better softball action. How about a top 10 matchup between Tennessee and Stanford? They last met 7 months ago, as we are delighted to, and she's back for another year with the SEC champions, who reign as Reagan Krause wins the opening matchup here as she strikes out Malloy. From the 49er state out of California. And the 2-2 to Riley West, swing and pops it up to shortstop. And so this is what is, as that'll be a primetime matchup. B. Gibson connects the 2-out single to left.
All of them extra base hits.
And Nugent pulls this one into left field and keeping the inning going with another base hit. So backer in store for this 2024 campaign. First pitch swing and Zeta Pooney sharply hits it. So everybody's pulling it to the left. The sophomore with the pitch, and Kutsuninopolis check swing there, and Kennedy comes in, takes care of business, ends the threat for the Lady Vols, who leave the bases loaded but don't push anything across.
Yesterday, 2 2-run home runs, 1 3-run home run.
And this one hits the transfer, Taryn Kern, in her sophomore season with the Cardinal. The payoff. Swinging on, put it in the air, into left. Flies out and 1 down. Cook is playing.
And they're playing way back, respecting that power, right?
And this one lined out to center field, make good contact, but right at Malloy, 2 away. Clearing a little bit. The shortstop, as this one tagged by Ava Gall, goes all the way back to the fence. That's going to score 1 run. Another one comes across in the bottom of the first. Stanford on the board, 2-0. Shows bunt, lays it down. Gotcho gets to it in time and throws out the runner at first base. But the 2-run double from
weekend for her Tennessee team.
And leads off here with the walk to Destiny Rodriguez. Time now for today's Keys to the Game, brought to you by Shriners Children. What you got? And who's got what? And trying to improve on that. Alana Leach tries to lay down the butt, instead pops it up. And 1 down. And this one hits her. And Fall takes first base. Well, Sunday on ABC, the #1 ranked Sap. And this is a situation, 1 ball and 2 strikes, where Kiki Malloy goes, chases, and Kennedy wins that battle. Innings, she sat down Malloy, the 2-2 to Riley West, the grounder over to third base, and the inning is over. So Nigeri Kennedy and Stanford holding on to that 1-0. All-time leading scorer in Division I basketball, a career night, 49 points put up at home in that win. Careers of so many dynamic athletes, as Allie Clements goes up, chases, and strikes out. And 2 across collegiate athletic landscape, and this one by Fall has it pop off of her, and Kira Chan is aboard safely. We'll see how they
ball on the short hop, so it kind of eats her up a bit on that mid hop.
And laying it down the bump and try to get on base for River Mela.
72, 73 miles per hour.
Gets that one past a diving Taryn Kern, goes all the way to the warning track and fence. And a great piece of hitting there by McKenna Gibson for the double.
That hit right there for McKenna Gibson is...
Reddies. The pitch. Inside, popped up, and Eva Gall is there. And the out. Make sure that leather is right there to receive it. Another pop-up in the infield, and 2 away. And Marty Abazian over at third. And that ends the... Still getting comfortable in the Stanford uniform, and Gottschall says, "Thank you, ma'am, see you later, sit down."
We said back in the first inning that Peyton Gottschall's not going to be a...
For 2023 campaign.
Really stepped up in some huge moments for Tennessee last year.
Sharply hit over to first base, handled by Kutsianopoulos, and 2 down. That no-hitter in that Knoxville Regional last year, you talked about some of those big moments, knowing that it would build her up for another year in a Lady Vol uniform as 1, 2, 3. How do you capitalize with runners on scoring position as Destiny Rodriguez sent it to the outfield and 1 away? Well, this weekend, MetLife Stadium will host the NHL and watch some of the brightest stars in softball shine. First pitch swinging for Alana Leach in this one. Opposite field double. She's standing up at second base. And the pitch. Swung on, a nice glove work by Jade Berry at third base. Made that play look easy. Kutchin to keep her in Knoxville through 2028. And chasing again, Kennedy pumped up after it. She knows if she can sit down the offensive juggernaut, it means...
For Tennessee.
Ava Gall, who had the RBI double to put up the only run of the game, is retired on that grounder to short.
We talked to Coach Weekly, too, before this tournament.
Great placement. So close. Ball 4. 1-2 to Jade Berry. Swing and a miss, and the strikeout, the third. Let's see what happens here, the payoff. And that's it, strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts for Peyton Gottschall as
Tennessee throughout this ball game trying to ride that line.
Full count to West, and that changeup, just as you mentioned on cue, the off-speed retires West. This one timed up, sent into center field line, right field rather, lined out for 2 down.
Watching her continue to throw that changeup is conversation about busting out that off-speed pitch. But now that she's throwing it more often, do you go up there and look for that one?
Gets her with the heat. On this Friday, as a hot shot to first base and just snatched out of the air by Kutsianopoulos. She was defending herself more than anything, but snagged it down. And one that outside part just has not gotten it. Full count. The pitch to River Mailer. And she did not go around, third base umpire says, and so she's aboard. And back-to-back walks for Stanford. Well, Sunday on ABC, the #1 ranked South Carolina Gamecock tournament in the conference. And the pinch hitter in, first pitch swinging, and Kaylin Coke. Can they turn a double play? Yes, they do. Huge defensive end of the inning here, thanks to the Tennessee Lady Vols infield.
A double by Alana Leach, immediately a ground ball, and then a strikeout right after that.
Waiting on that one, sitting it in the center field. And the batter is retired.
When that postseason does come around.
Popped up, Kaneshiro collects it 2 away. 1-2-3 inning. The pitch to Rodriguez, swung on, sent into left center, giving chase, and Emily Jones tracks it down and comes up with it.
It was Georgia with the walk-off win in the 10th inning to beat the Badgers. They've got some good bats in that lineup.
Yvette Healy is very hopeful for her group battle.
We already saw another one hit here today.
popped up by Ava Gall, so a couple of infield pop-ups for Stanford and 2 down.
Opportunity to play with.
Right up the middle, base hit with 2 outs for Emily Jones.
There were a lot of speed players on our lineups. I think back to players like Raven.
Emily Jones with that single. That was the first hit since the first inning. This one lifted high into left field, and they're going to strand the runner to end the inning, but the Stanford Cardinals still holding tight. Leach flying in the center, charging, and what a diving grab made by the center fielder, Emily Jones. Wow!
A spectacular play out in center field. Has to charge this one extremely hard. She calls it. Goes completely parallel with the ground when she leaps to catch this one. Hits the ground hard. Nigeri just loves to see the efforts.
Again, makes contact over to the shortstop of the mailer, and 2 down. So now the Lady Vols are down. Drama builds. She got her. Runner up 3 times. It's the ball game and a 1-0 win over the second-ranked Tennessee Lady Vols. Nigeri Kennedy, boy, was she ever spectacular today.
For all of the home runs and hits and runs that we've seen so far in this tournament, this game was an absolute pitcher's duel. Nigeri Kennedy faced Kiki Malloy in the final at-bat of the game, and she comes through with a huge strikeout. Rise ball up and in, directly challenges one of the best hitters in the country with her best pitch, and Nigeri Kennedy comes out on top.
10 straight retired to end the ball game, handing Tennessee their first loss of the season. And Madison, it fit the bill. It certainly lived up to the hype that we thought it would be.